Tren de Aragua members who, for some reason, Democrats are just super hot to trot about. Of, oh, we need to protect these people at all costs. Well, this is from the New York Times. A group of Venezuelan gang members threatened to hold ICE officers captive and injure them on April 26th as they barricaded the doors to their facility that they were being held at in Texas in a ICE prison yard. Adrian, do is this like the point? So they formed like an SOS thing. You'll see it in the B-roll. They made like little arts and crafts of signs. This is the worst thing ever. And then they did what gang members do. They flooded the toilets. They tried to kidnap prison guards there, or ICE guards. At what point, like, are Democrats going to finally say, yeah, you know what, actually, we probably should get these people out of the country? Because even if they did like them, it's still such a losing political issue.
Yeah, this is so insane. And like when they're spelling SOS from a prison yard in Morse code, I honestly weirdly think it makes the left happy because they're running with this whole narrative that ICE is the enemy, when in reality they're not, but they just love to say that. I think that the Democrats should go down and have lunch with these guys, break bread. I would just absolutely love it because, at the end of the day, they call them family members, fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers. Okay, if that's what they are, then go ahead, go down there, meet with them, break some bread, but they won't do that. You know what I mean? It's not in their best interest. So this is absolutely crazy. I think President Trump should fly a plane over and send a message, write it in the sky, and send a message back to them. I don't want to repeat what it should probably be, but it needs to be harsh.
I don't know if that actually Democrats would go down there and break bread. I think they'd probably have to tear tortillas in this particular instance. Joy, it was supposedly this prison insurrection, if you will, lasted almost for several hours, according to DHS. It's to me, I kind of see at this point, given how much heat the media, the libs, the blue states have put on ICE agents, it seems like they are heroes for having to put up with this crap.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we know police officers, military, ICE agents, people who work for the people to support us and protect us. Those are the real heroes in this situation, not the AOCs, who I'm sure is going to book her private jet to go have tea and lunch with these poor families. Yeah, right. If the Democrats actually cared about the American people they care to, say they do when they want votes, then they would be taking these issues up. We know that most human trafficking is coming through the borders, right? And the ICE agents are stopping this human trafficking, sex trafficking, drugs trafficking. This is dangerous. This isn't some play to make people look good, but they think, oh yeah, ICE is bad. It's just like when you talk about crime and criminality, it's not the criminals, it's the cops. For some reason, they're doing all these crimes when that's the smallest portion. Bad cops make up the smallest portion of criminality. We know that most of those people in those detainment camps deserve to be there. And I say, send them back ASAP. I don't even want to hear about them. Let's give more money to ICE. Let's strengthen our borders.
But what if one of them is a Maryland father? I just can't see that happening to a Maryland father. Speaking of danger in the world of illegal immigration, this is not a fun story at all. A woman in Colorado was killed last July by an illegal immigrant kid, 15 years old. His name has not been released because of Colorado state law. He was driving 90 miles an hour in a 45 zone, slammed into her car with his Jeep. The prosecutor originally told the family, hey, we're going to pursue the maximum, which was only 2 years of juvenile corrections. Now there's a new DA. The plea deal was, hey, if you plead guilty to this, again, killing a woman, the kid was going to get now 2 years of probation, which seemed, again, horrible story. Adrian, how many of these do we have to see before the American people just at some point to say this is enough is enough? We can't have people who shouldn't be in this country committing crimes and then not paying any price for it.
Yeah, this is insane. The fact that you can be undocumented, unlicensed, and untouchable and just smile for the probation officer, crazy, crazy work. If you're a citizen and you mess up, you're toast. So like, if you're undocumented, what kind of message is this showing? That you just get a participation trophy and a slap on the wrist? This is insane. This is absolutely crazy. Again, time and time again, it's rules for thee and not for me. And it's not fair. If this was any other American citizen, they would be fully prosecuted to the full extent of the law. So this is actually crazy. And at what point do we say consequences should be kicking in here?
Yeah. Joey, the mother of the kid who was driving the car, I would have to believe she's probably illegal too. Like, I don't know how that dynamic would work out if she wasn't. But she said, oh, he took the car without permission. So nobody is facing any penalties there, especially in a time where libs in blue areas are trying to punish parents of kids who do things, do make terrible decisions with their firearms. Don't you think there should be some repercussion at some level, whether it's the kid or the parent? But it doesn't look like anything is going to happen here.
Of course not, because it's like Adrian said, rules for thee, not for me. This is awful. This is tragic, and this is the showcase that I've seen, and I know we all see in this in this world right now in America is that families are being demonized. American families are under attack. American children, families that are here legally, trying to support themselves, trying to pay taxes, but for some reason, illegal immigrants, illegal aliens are given everything. They get a chance to get off, they get a chance to be protected. These poor immigrants, these poor people, now they're not victims. These are perpetrators. They should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. That mother needs justice. That mother needs to have peace. This is awful. And I pray for these families. I pray for all American families because God, this America was blessed with the family unit, yet every Democrat wants to dismantle it from the inside out, and it's awful.